Welcome to Culture No Cap. I'm your host, Eric Spencer, along with co-host Reverend Eric Helton in the building. What's up, man?
How they do?
How you doing?
I'm all right, man. How you doing? How you doing?
Good. I'm good. How was Thanksgiving?
Oh, man. Ate a lot, slept a lot. Ate a lot,
How,
slept a lot.
how was the chitlin
Oh, man.
thing?
Fabulous. Fabulous, man.
How much you have, man? How many bowls?
I might have a bowl or two left. It depends if I'm going to make one big bowl.
Okay. Well, yeah, shout
I'll
out
eat
to
it for
everybody.
breakfast.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man. I don't know if you heard the there's some rules, man. You can't just be eating those for too long. So I gotta play this for the people, man.
Some of y'all might want to write this down because I'm finna give you the calendar and the itinerary for these leftovers. You cooked the food on Wednesday night. Thursday, you ate the food. Friday, that's when it was its best. Saturday, you pushing it. Sunday, ain't no more leftovers, man. Monday, you tripping. Tuesday, your ass getting worms if you still eating them leftovers. Wednesday, hospital. Thursday, dead. That's just the bottom line for these leftovers.
Yeah. What's today?
Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm eating them jitneys.
You tripping.
Yeah, well, hey.
You gonna eat them, huh?
I'm going to eat them.
They probably got a lower shelf life. Them intestines. I don't know.
Well, see, what happened was, for the first time, she cooked them in the crock pot. And in the crock pot, they don't whittle down as much as if you boil them. So it was more than normal. If I had my normal load, they'd have been done by now.
Gotcha.
I'm eating.
Okay. Hey, good luck. I'm talking on Monday. I'll give you a call.
I won't be eating them by Thursday. They'll be gone.
Okay. Yeah. You eating them by Thursday, man. Like you said, you're gonna be in the hospital.
Hey,
Oh,
they're good
man.
though.
I'm gonna get to some of these not questions, but some of the comments we had last week. And somebody asked about it was David. Shout out to David Smith. He said, how about pig knuckles?
Never had them. They probably good.
How you know they probably good? It's pig
Everything
knuckles.
on the pig is good from the rooter to the tutor.
All right.
I eat a pig's booty. You cook it right.
He also said yams and marshmallows and pecans. What's is that casserole we were talking about? Trying to think of sweet potato casserole.
I don't know. I don't like marshmallows. I don't like pecans.
So you wouldn't like that casserole then, apparently.
Yeah.
What else was on here? Oh, so the somebody said Luke Kuechly, Steve Smith, and Cam, the top Panthers.
Sam Mills.
And Sam Mills was top. Sorry, Sam Mills was the top. That was Joey. He put that. Shout out to Joey. What else was on here? We got Scarlett. She says that Beyonce didn't get a nomination because everyone is trying to distance themselves from Diddy. I said, sounds about right.
I can see that.
I can see that. Like, they don't want to be associated with Diddy. Who wants to be associated with Diddy right now anyway?
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And last one. Oh, so shout out to T. Smith Murray. She says the cabinet is supposed to be based on qualification of the individual, but clearly this is not the case.
No, it's who's going to bow down and who's going to do what I want them to do. Speaking of just anything happened this week?
As far as what?
Like Trump maybe announced 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada and 35% on China.
Yeah.
How's that going to
cost us? Oh, it's going to cost us.
So is this a surprise?
No, I don't think so. Remember, some economists, they already said this was going to happen.
And
right?
This is what he told you he was going to do, right?
Yeah.
So you didn't vote for him because he was going to take the price of your eggs down.
Yeah, don't start on them eggs, please.
There's another reason that you voted for him. Just be honest. It ain't about your eggs, honey. That's all I got.
Well, to be fair, ain't nothing to say.
What is he about to say to make this fair?
No, ain't nothing fair about it. Nothing fair at all. Nothing fair at all. So yeah, that's what's going on. The tariffs, they're gonna cost us in the end. They're gonna cost us.
Maybe you voted for him because he hates the same people you hate. Or maybe you just wanted a white dude in office and not a woman. Maybe that's why you really did it.
Maybe.
It's okay for you to admit that.
Or maybe you're like Walmart. You want to get rid of these DEI diversity.
You were waiting. You were just waiting for the chance to say, we don't want to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Diversity, equity, and inclusion policies are no longer at Walmart. Let me play the clip for the people.
Saying that it's rolling back its diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. It's one of many companies reviewing their practices from facing considerable pressure from conservatives. So what's Walmart saying now? What are they going to do differently?
Yeah, this is really stemming from that Supreme Court decision back in June of last year, when the Supreme Court ruled that affirmative action in college admissions was no longer viable. So that emboldened these conservative groups to bring their lawsuits and make similar arguments for corporations. So what Walmart's saying is they will no longer give priority treatment to suppliers based on race or gender. They're going to pull out of a prominent gay rights index, and they're not going to renew a 5-year commitment they had made for equity racial centers. So those are just some of the things Walmart's going to do. You're right. Other companies are doing this too. Ford, Harley Davidson, Tractor Supply, Lowe's, another company saying they're not going to be instituting their DEI policies any longer. But Walmart's the largest of the companies so far to do so. So we could see other companies make similar moves that could set the tone going forward.
How you feel about that one, buddy?
You didn't want to do it to begin with.
There you go.
So as soon as you got the chance to say, we're going to go back to the status quo, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. They folded.
But, why? What's wrong with diversity, equity, and inclusion? What's wrong with that?
Let's break it down. Diversity, you want a mixture of, you want representation within your company.
Yeah, you're supposed to. You should.
Equity. You want people to be equal, whether it be financial or in positions. Equity. Inclusion. You want everyone to feel and be included. It's pretty simple, right?
Yeah, so basically Walmart said, we don't want none of that.
No. And we saw, at the beginning with George Floyd in 2020, a lot of these companies, they followed suit. Everybody was like, oh, we want to be more diverse. We want to implement some program. We'll give money. Let's do it for 5 years. But now times have changed.
Yeah, we don't care anymore. We didn't care then. We did it for optics then.
There you go.
Now, Trump gonna be in office. It's the people who don't want DEI are gonna be in office. We didn't want it to begin with. Let's get rid of it. Because what should have been was, okay, this is something that we've already implemented. This is something that is fair. We should keep this in place. Nope, don't want that.
And let's not mention that they could get sued. They could possibly be sued for having these policies in place under the Trump administration. He said it.
Yeah, so
is it worth the risk?
Is fairness worth the risk?
It should be.
I would think so. But it's not to them because, once again, the dollar is more important than people. I don't care if people are included as long as my bottom line is good.
Yeah.
And this is where we are today.
Yeah. And it's sad because, like you said, it's not just the workers there. It's programs that implement fair representation. It's not just race. It's also sexual orientation. It's age,
really,
handicap.
Women benefit more than anybody else.
Women. Exactly. So why do you want to?
You guys wanted?
Yeah, but Walmart is huge. Walmart, everybody loves Walmart. love or hate, you go there because the prices are
Yeah,
cheap.
everybody goes there. I ain't gonna say everybody love there.
Well, everybody goes. I will say everybody goes there. So this is big. And
Yeah,
but
even
unfortunately,
Walmart showed you we don't care, and they would close like some type of racial diversity or something, some building they closed because they don't care anymore. We never cared to begin with. This was all because that guy got killed and it was on TV during COVID and everybody got to watch it and people felt bad. And now that we're back out and we don't care.
yeah, they're done.
We don't care about diversity. We definitely don't care about equity. And we don't care if you're included because we want to make America great again. Make America great again has nothing to do with DEI.
Right. Yeah. And it's not just Walmart. It's Jack Daniels, it's Coors Beer, Harley Davidson, Ford, Tractor Supply, and Lowe's.
I ain't buying nothing from none of
them. No, I can't. Maybe Lowe's, but
yeah,
not anymore.
Yeah, I hate Lowe's anyway. I just hate going in the store. So yeah.
So how do we, like you said, how do we counter this?
You sacrifice.
What does that look like?
It looks like you find local businesses to go to. You certain things you don't need, don't get them.
Yeah. Are people willing to do that? That's the question.
People don't care. I'm gonna tell you the truth. People don't care enough. Fool me and show me that you care enough. I don't think people care enough. I don't want to go back on the election. Clearly, things that people used to care about, they don't care about anymore. So the majority is going to be like, I didn't want some minority, whether it be a racial or a female or a gender, a sexual orientation. I didn't want them taking my job anyway. I didn't want to work with them anyway. They're going to keep it right on going.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, everybody goes to Walmart because it's convenient. The prices are lower. They're gonna look at all those factors and be like, I don't know if I can stop shopping at Walmart. But that is the only way to have change, though.
Yes, but enough people have to want change.
Yeah,
I have. You might not believe this. I'll tell you a little secret. I have lost faith in the American people.
No, not you. You.
Believe it or not, I mean, I know that's a secret.
Wow.
I don't have the faith in the people to believe that they're going to want to do what's right. Because they don't care.
But we have seen this. We saw this in 2020. We saw people sacrifice and use their dollar power to make change. We've seen this before, but like you said, times have changed. It's a new administration.
Times have changed because a lot of that change was brought forth by young people.
Mm-hmm.
Who have been like, this is wrong and we need to stand up against this. Somewhere between 2020 and 2024, I'm not going to say our young women, our young men got caught up in the manosphere.
Yeah, that's a factor. I think
they don't care.
I think there's a few factors. I think another factor is the fact that that Black Lives Matter had their issues, the organization, not the movement, the organization. That was a problem.
The organization had their issues, but just the phrase was an issue for a lot of people.
It was, but when you attach an organization with a movement and a phrase that meant something to so many, and you attach it to money issues, and it just didn't sit well with a lot of people who invested in the organization.
Absolutely. A great idea ruined by folks. Yeah,
it was. It was a stain, and I don't know if people. I think people's attitudes changed after that.
Yeah, some already didn't like it. Period.
Well, yeah, you got that. You got that.
But that doesn't, right is still right.
It
We
is.
should be in a nation where everyone's included. What is it? Give me your poor, your tired, your huddled masses who yearn to breathe free. We can't breathe here. She don't care.
Yeah. But again, we saw it happen where people can band together to make something happen. It's happened before. I believe it could happen again, but we have to be more strategic, I think, this time.
I agree with that, but I also feel like it's a different time, different people. People really, I have issues thinking they care.
In 4 years, you think it's changed that much in 4
That
years?
quick. Yep.
That quick.
Yep.
Wow. It's hard to believe, but then again, it's not, because we do see a lot of changes like this. Like, why would they fold after implementing a program that helps everybody? This is
help everybody. Yeah.
Everybody.
We don't really care to help everybody. We just want to make it right for us.
What do you think is a problem? Also looked at, or do you think it's a problem mentioning people of color or black or minorities? I'll say minorities, lumping us together with the LGBTQ is a factor in this for some.
For some, no, I really don't. For some, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For some, they just don't like. We're not like them. It don't matter. If I've always had issues with LGBTQ trying to associate their struggle with the civil rights struggle. I've always had issues with that. Mm-hmm. But I will say they're hated because of who they are, just like we were hated and still are hated. Because I just think those are two different struggles, but we still want equality both.
Yeah. But do you think it seems like it's together in this, like in these policies?
Yeah,
it's very
it seems like they're lumping them both together.
They're lumping them both together, so it gives people, they're more likely to say, well, I can't get behind this LGBTQ. I'm not against black people, minorities, but I can't get with transgender. I can't get with drag queen story time. I can't get with all these things. So if you're going to lump it all together, I'm going to say no to all of it.
And do you think that's by choice?
I think it's different. Yeah, I think it's two different things. I think people feel a certain way about LGBTQ than they do about minorities and jobs and equity. Yeah, I do.
But I'm saying, do you think that's by design?
By design that they lumped it together?
Together, yeah.
I don't think, was it by design or did we do that as a culture?
I think it's really difficult to say. I was like, maybe it's by design, but I think it's difficult to say that because the people who came up with it were really looking for equity and inclusion. Now,
okay, but look at Black Lives Matter, though, who the founders of that were part of the LGBTQ.
There you go. So yeah, it becomes a game for people. So now everybody has to suffer. Because now we're not going to include any of you because we don't have to.
We don't have to. And then we got to realize, do we want to fight for this? Is this something that is important and needed? Or is this something that we're just got to deal with?
I absolutely feel like it's needed. How you fight it when the majority doesn't care, I'll tell you all the time, I make no secret how I feel about the LGBTQ lifestyle. But they are people.
Absolutely.
So as people, shouldn't they have the same rights? Why do you hate them so much? Because they sin in a way that's different than your sin.
Right.
Because we all got sin.
Yeah.
Why do you hate them so much and feel like they shouldn't have any rights? Maybe they should come up with something that says liars can't get a job. Well, we wouldn't have a president elect
elect. Yeah. Yeah. And you're right, but it's lumped. It's lumped.
Yeah.
So is that a detriment to what the struggle? Is that a detriment to the progress of these programs?
Well, it is. Unfortunately, it is. But because it's lumped together, if they would unite and people would hit them in their pockets, maybe you make a bigger dent or a bigger difference. It's not fair that you lump these together, but they all are dealing with discrimination. Because here's the thing: if you hire a gay white male, you just hit your quota.
Mm-hmm.
So a black person or a woman's not going to get a job anyway. Because
if that's how they look at it.
Previous place I worked at, they were getting together, and it was around 2020, getting together a diversity team. And, they were asking who all wants to be on it. And I looked, and first off, it was only 3 or 4 black people in the whole company. The whole company. Wow. And they're doing this, and I'm looking at the list. I'm like, only thing diverse is that's a woman, that's a gay white man, that's a gay white man. I don't want no part of it. Because your interests are going to be different than mine.
But you would have been the representative for a black man in the group. You didn't want to represent?
No.
And have a voice?
No.
So that's what this DEI would have been. That would have been part of it for you to be a part of the process.
Because the reason for that is, I can tell you, it wasn't with so many black people in the whole organization.
Mm-hmm.
When they were looking for diversity, they really didn't care, in my opinion.
Mm.
There were more gay people in the organization than it was black people, period.
All right.
So I was like, nah, I'm good.
So that's a better question then. Is it better that these companies show you who they are than implement these policies that they really don't care about?
It is, but you've got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to say, I'm not going to Walmart.
Yeah. And that would be tough. Like you said, that's the black dollar. The black dollar is 1.8 trillion we spend annually. $1.8 trillion a year is what black people spend.
And you think about, how long does a black dollar stay in the black community?
I tell you, it stays in about 6 hours.
How long does white dollar stay in the white community?
White community, 17 days. 20 in the Jewish community, and about a month in the Asian communities.
6 hours.
6 hours. What does that tell you?
Long enough for us to get paid and go to Red Lobster.
Or it could tell you that there are not a lot of black businesses that we don't support them.
We don't support them. We don't support them. Hence, there aren't a lot because we don't support them because they go out of business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, business, not business. Business.
And it's tough. It's tough to, like you said, if we had to depend on black businesses to eat, if we could only buy from black businesses for a week, could we survive?
We're
talking groceries. We're talking gas. We're talking food.
Not
for
here.
A week.
Not here.
You might have to travel.
Yeah. And then once again, people going to say it's more convenient for me to stop at Walmart than it is for me to go. Man, I got to go all the way to Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
But if you are committed to it,
yeah,
that's the only way you're going to affect change.
Yeah. And I saw some of this going back to 2020, I saw people moving their money to black banks. I saw them making a conscious effort to buy from black owned businesses. It was beautiful to see, but it went away like quick.
Yeah, fizzled away. They don't.
Fizzled away.
I don't get it, man. It's sad. These companies have the same mindset as the nation as a whole. We don't care. As long as my money's right, it don't matter. And that's how they feel.
Yeah, we just got to take our power back. Like our dollar, we know how much it's worth, and we're spending that much, 1.8 trillion.
Yeah.
If we take it back and really be conscious about where we spend, especially places like these, Jack Daniels, Coors, Walmart, probably the biggest that we would have an issue with. Hey, I'm willing to do it.
They will feel it. They will feel it. If you do that, they will feel it.
Yeah. And I'm willing to do that. It'd be tough. And I talked to my wife about it today. I'm like, would you be able to do that? And she said, yes. So
you gotta be willing to make a sacrifice.
Yeah. You gotta be willing to sacrifice, but it'll be tough for some.
Oh yeah.
Especially around the holiday. This is a perfect time to show your
Yeah. Hit them during the holiday season.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
Let them see that difference. But man, it's sad that we know what's valued and what's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm looking at these companies, like I'm looking at Amazon. I'm like, well, what, do they still have these programs? I'm Googling. You can Google any company and DEI, they still have it. Target, they still have it. So there are options.
There you go. There are other alternatives.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you can make them feel it. But it takes a group. It takes a lot. Because if you and me say, hey, we ain't going, man, they just keep right on motoring. Yeah. It takes a lot of people that are willing to sacrifice and make it happen.
So let's ask our audience. Let's ask people listening. Are you willing to sacrifice to make a change? Are you willing to sacrifice not spending your money at Walmart, at Jack Daniels, at Coors, at Harley Davidson, at Ford, at the Tractor Supply or Lowe's to make a difference? Are you willing to do that? Some may do it, or look up DEI and see if it's something you stand behind.
Yeah. See if it's something that you stand for, or I mean, because there are gonna be people that'll be like just on do the right thing. Them sales pieces are good than a mother. I'm like, and that's
yeah, they don't. Yeah, because they don't think they can. It was the same. Some of those, I'm not saying everybody, but it was the same people say, well, my vote don't count.
Hey, like they say, elections have consequences.
Mm-hmm.
These are our consequences.
This is one of them.
I guarantee you those companies couldn't wait to find out. And they're like, all right, got to go. It's done.
Yeah, because they want to be on the white side of history.
That's it. Not the right side, but the white side.
Yeah, they want to now because this is where we are. Walmart's like, wait a minute, we can't afford this backlash and possibly getting sued by the government.
And for something we don't want to do anyway.
Ding, ding, ding. Let's get out of here with this. Cancel media. They stopped it on Monday. This past Monday.
Yep. Man.
That quick. Had one more year. All they had is one more year.
Why you can ride it out that year? You could have rode it out that year and just not renewed it. And people might not even notice.
Nope.
But no, you're like, nope. We're done.
We're done with y'all. We're out.
So, I mean, the decisions have consequences. Let's see what happens.
See what happens. Speaking of decisions, oh man, PJ's mom is just disloyal, man. Did you hear what she did?
Hey, she know her son.
Yeah. Let me play it for the people who don't know about Pete Hegseth.
Major breaking news. The New York Times has obtained a leaked email in which the mother of Pete Hegseth accuses him of abusing women. Now, Pete Hegseth has been selected by Donald Trump to run the Department of Defense. In this email, Penelope Hegseth wrote, quote, "On behalf of all the women, and I know it's many you have abused in some way, I say, get some help and take an honest look at yourself." She also wrote, quote, "I have no respect for any man that belittles, lies, cheats, sleeps around, and uses women for his own power and ego. You are that man and have been for years. And as your mother, it pains me and embarrasses me to say that, but it is the sad, sad truth."
His own mama.
You know, if you can't get your mama to say a good word for you, you in trouble. Even
Yeah.
Diddy's mama stood up for him.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. Diddy's mom. He stood up for him. She did.
So, yeah, but we don't care. People don't. This electorate does not care. Trump said, "Let me pick anybody I want, long as they'll say yes, sir," and they ain't got no problem. And the Republicans will vote him in because Trump runs that whole thing.
What was the other guy that dropped out? Gates already dropped out. You got this, like, you notice a pattern with sexual misconduct here.
Yeah, but we love women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love to abuse them.
Yeah. Maybe your definition of love and everybody else is different. But this is what you women who voted for. That's what you voted for.
Which is crazy. Like, I mean, this guy is known, according to his mom.
Yeah. When your mama say you ain't no good.
Your mom. Like, she didn't say one good word about the guy.
Hey, and now, you know, they'll come back and say, well, she didn't mean it, or she tries to clean it up. No, you said what you said to your boy because you know how your boy was.
She cleaned it up. She already cleaned it up.
If your mama got bad words to say about you,
in an email,
I can't roll with you.
And they may, you know what they're gonna say? This wasn't real email. It'll be some kind of crap. It wasn't real.
There's always an excuse. There's always an excuse.
Oh man.
But you know, this is what we're about to get into. You know, he already don't feel like women should be in the military.
That's disappointing, man. I heard that. I was like, really? The military? Why wouldn't you want women in the military? What's the reason? What was his reason behind that?
I don't know.
It makes us weaker. I think that was part of it.
Well, I mean, but this is who Trump picked.
These woke policies. That's part of the woke policy.
Yeah. So once again, it's your guy made your pick, and watch what happens. That the FO.
Yeah, I think we are already in that. We're already there. We're already there. We're finding out. But we're gonna probably be the one to pay the cost, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I mean, all we can do is suck it up, buttercup.
Yep, roll with it. Oh man. Well, moving on. This is gonna be a crazy transition. There's no suing in rap. Drake sues Universal Music. How do you feel about this?
Could this dude make himself look any weaker?
I mean, look bad. It looked bad. You already lost the rap battle with Kendrick.
He's killed him.
What you suing him?
He got died. Hey, man, and now they're talking about he might not be able to do the Super Bowl.
Why? And I didn't hear this. Now tell me.
Because Drake suing him about that song.
Oh yeah, because he said he was a P. Yeah.
Yeah, and if he does that song, yeah, man. You know what, man? I've lost that stuff before. And you know what? Just like this election, you lose and you live to fight another day. You lose, but you live. This guy.
He ain't living, right?
He ain't living, man.
I never seen anything like this. I really
Hey,
haven't.
you think about how much you heard Not Like Us at first. Do you hear it that much anymore? Because it's going away.
I mean, it's been what, over a year?
Yeah.
Should go, right?
You just gave it life.
Yeah. Well, he's saying that they're using payola. They've been paying bots or using bots and paying radio stations to play it and DJs. It's payola involved. That's why he's suing Universal.
So how even know what that is?
How does he know this happening? He doesn't know unless someone told him. I think he just thinks that the song should be that big.
Is it possible that he's had songs that were done the same way?
Oh, I'm willing to bet that Drake had payola.
Drake, you're making light-skinned fellas look bad.
I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, that's some light-skinned sensitivity this brother's showing. Man, let it go. He got you. Look, either just collect your checks and chill for the rest of your days, or just come back with a new album and don't even mention Kendrick. Just keep right on going. Do you some happy music.
So you like rapping Drake or you like singing Drake?
Man,
Or do
I
you
can't
not
stand
like Drake at all?
singing Drake.
Yo, I don't like singing Drake either that much. But maybe that's his lane.
Well,
You like what?
Rapping Drake ain't bad. Rapping Drake's pretty good. I don't like singing Drake.
Yeah. What
singing is his lane? Suing Drake is not. That's definitely not the right lane to be in. Who gives you this advice?
Probably an
You
uncle.
don't have people around here who say, look, Drake.
It's an uncle on the other side, I'm sure.
Drake, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you. This look weak.
Look weak. I mean, think about the rap battle. You think about Pac, Biggie. Bad example. You think about LL.
Well, I mean, at least with Pac and Biggie, didn't nobody sue nobody. I mean, somebody got killed.
People got killed up behind that. Let's think more.
Hey,
Jay-Z, Nas.
There you go. I mean, I like the Biggie Pac one, but yeah,
that didn't end well.
It didn't end well, but it didn't end in the courts. Well, I mean, technically, I guess
still in court.
Yeah, still in court. It ended at Spencer's, so never mind.
Yeah, it ended bad. Like that was a bad beef. Like it was a whole coast against the whole coast. But this one shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have got to this.
It shouldn't have got. You really showing some light skin sensitivities.
But is he trying to step on Kendrick's release that he just released recently, and he trying to step on the Super Bowl? You think that's what this is? Like, all right, let me do this.
I don't know, man. I just think he's just hurt.
Man, you that hurt?
This brother is disheartened. This brother is disheartened for real.
It really is disheartened. That's a definition.
I mean, because like you said, it's been over a year. Why?
That no, man. Somebody call you a pedophile. That's a little.
He did over a year ago.
But do you get over that? You get over that. It's
why didn't you hit it right then?
He tried.
Why didn't you sue him then?
I told you. I think it's strategy. I think the Super Bowl's coming up. Who wants to hear them being called a pedophile at the Super Bowl? The biggest stage ever.
Hey, all them people wanted to hear it before. They ain't gonna care.
He's
gonna care.
You don't care. You imagine that. How many people watch this? Yeah. You don't want people yelling A minor talking about you at the Super Bowl. Just don't.
Man.
But I think maybe he wants ownership. Maybe it's a bigger play that we don't know about. Maybe he wants ownership of his music. I don't know. It looks bad though. Either way, it looks bad.
Bad look, man. Look like a big old punk.
He do.
He already kind of faded away. And this is what I'm gonna come back with. I ain't coming back with no single. I'm coming back with a suit. I got a lawsuit for you, buddy.
A lawsuit. That's got to be. They ain't talking about no snitching. This might be like another category. This is different. This is almost like snitching.
I mean, so is this the new? Is this gonna be the new trend for rap?
Sue somebody over a diss record? I hope not.
You big punk.
Weak, man.
I don't want to get sued. Allegedly, you big allegedly punk.
Allegedly. Holy, I can't believe that, man. All right, man. So I know you saw Shabuzi, man. You finally saw him. You heard the song. What do you think?
It's a catchy song.
What's sketchy about it? Is it country?
My wife loved the song.
You thinking about it? Is it country?
I mean, it ain't rap.
Right.
I mean, I'd put it more country than. I mean, I'd make it country. Yeah.
So you just didn't. You wasn't feeling the song.
Oh, my wife loved it. I'm just.
She loves it. See.
Yeah, she loves it. She.
It's a hit. It's a hit.
It's catchy.
It's catchy. It's on the halftime show on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
Shabuzi. It's country-ish.
I ain't listened to country this year, so I don't know what awards should have been.
Are you listening to it all year?
I don't think so.
Is it tough to listen to country now? Given.
Yeah, because I don't know what these people think.
I knew it.
I don't know. I don't know what they believe.
Because I remember you saying that you are a country fan, but it's been hard for you to listen since this, like the whole Trump thing.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what these people believe.
But did you ever though?
It was different then. Before, they were too ashamed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They wouldn't tell you how they felt.
Right.
Now they'll kind of let you know. Just like the people love Jelly Roll.
Yeah. What's up with Jelly? Is he a MAGA?
Yeah, he's MAGA.
Jelly Roll?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, see? But he doing songs with Snoop and stuff. Yeah. Did you see? You didn't see the video? You see the video of him eating his booger?
Nah, I didn't. Is that some kind of MAGA thing?
I don't know. He was at the UFC fight.
Okay.
He was sitting in front of Trump. And he just showed up in his nose, twiggling his finger. Now, what I would have done is flicked it. He ate his little booger.
Maybe that's part of his booger roll.
Nasty, man.
Booger roll.
Yeah, you didn't know he had a peanut butter and booger sandwich.
That's disgusting. I did not know. Now, Jason Aldean, I do remember him with his whole thing, that song he put out.
Yeah, Try That in a Small Town.
Try That in a Small Town. I do remember that.
Yeah, see, I can't. Yeah.
It's hard. I really like a lot of country songs. It's hard.
And you know, the way they welcomed Beyonce, or lack thereof.
It's an exclusive, kind of like we welcome white rappers in hip hop. I think it's kind of the same concept. We ain't welcoming everybody. We ain't welcoming everybody. Everybody can't do country. I'm just saying. You said this. You said it sucked. You said it sucked yourself.
Touche.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I will say that Shaboom Boom was. I like
Shabuzi.
Yeah.
Shaboom Boom.
This dude fumbled.
Yeah. What's the score, by the way? We are in the middle of the game.
Panthers. Oh, I'm talking, man. Y'all won. It was 21-12 last I looked.
Good. We good.
But the Panthers and the Bucks are tied at 23 in overtime. And Panthers just fumbled. It wasn't Bryce's fault though.
Well, since we're talking football a little bit, how you feel about the Redskins being brought back?
That's what they're doing now.
They're talking about bringing Redskins back because a lot of Native Americans were mad that it went away. Believe it or not.
That's what they're doing now.
Yeah, you didn't know this? Yeah.
I briefly heard it, but I was like, that ain't real.
Yeah, it's real. They're talking discussion now about bringing the name back. It'll be huge for football in NFL. I don't think people really like the Commanders. That name, it sounds weird. Have you gotten used to that yet?
Yeah.
You have gotten used to the Commanders?
I got used to the football team.
That was stupid.
That was dumb. That was dumb.
The Washington football team was stupid.
So why did the term Redskins go away?
Just as far as being racist?
I'm saying, is that why they took the name
I mean, that
away?
was the reason behind it. Was like it was some kind of derogatory term towards Native Americans. I thought.
Is it any less racist now than it was then?
We're entering a new era.
That's what I'm saying. Now, is this a racist and misogynistic country? They going back to Redskins.
Going back to Redskins. You might as well just go back.
Hey, it won't be long before you see the New York niggas.
Oh man, wasn't expecting that. Let's go back to the Negro League. You better go to the Negro League.
Christy, forgive me for that one, but
you said they're gonna go back to the man. I mean, Redskins. People are welcoming it. People are happy about this.
What people?
True. Everybody, because black people, white people, apparently Native Americans.
Because that's called Stockholm syndrome.
Is it? Or they just
we got so used to this racial slur as a name for this team that that's all we accept.
You didn't even know it was a racial slur coming up, and I didn't either. Did we really know Redskins was? You know now because people told you.
Did you know that name that they call Alaskans?
Did they call who?
Alaskans is racist.
Alaskans? What they call Eskimos? What do you mean?
Yeah,
Alaskans? Is that racist? Eskimo?
Yeah.
No way. See, that's that woke right there.
But no, to Native Americans is offensive.
Eskimo?
Yeah. Well, you're just gonna keep saying it, though, ain't you?
Because I didn't know. I'm gonna look that up for real. I never.
Yeah, because your boy is getting backlash.
Who?
For using it in one of his songs, Kendrick.
Because he said Eskimo. That's what he said. Because I didn't know. Man, that's not. It can't be. So what about the little pies? You can't eat Eskimo pies no more. Remember Eskimo pies? Let's turn them Eskimo pies into Native American pies. What?
I'm just telling you, man, what it is.
I never heard of that.
You don't have to be so racist.
Eskimo pies. Eskimo. That is not. That can't be. I'm gonna look
it
this
is,
up.
Man. It really is.
You got me wanting to look this up, man. I can't believe this. Are you serious?
Yes.
Can't be.
Even though you done said it 7,200 times in a 2-minute span.
Because you act like I'm saying the N-word.
Hey, to them it is.
Oh, dang. It really is. The term Eskimo is considered offensive and is being replaced by the term what? Inuit? What is that? I-N-U-I-T. What is that?
U-N-I-T-Y.
What is I-N-U-I-T?
Inuit.
That's the preferred. Inuit.
That's
what they want to be called. That's what they want to be called now. That's not fun.
Well,
Eskimo is more fun.
Yeah, because it's racist.
When did this happen? Did you know when did this happen, man? I missed it.
I just found it out this week.
Okay, thanks.
It's new to me too. It's new to me, but I accept it. You don't want to accept it.
I don't. Because I think isn't there a sports team too? I'm sure it is. There's got to be some kind of sports. Got to be.
Probably not.
Got to be a hockey team or something out there now.
There's the San Antonio Spear Chuckers.
Is it really?
No, fool.
Oh. I don't know. Redskins.
Would you consider that racist?
What? Spear Chuckers?
Spear Chuckers? Boy.
Yeah, it probably is. And coons and stuff like that. Yeah, it would be. It would be.
So I guess Redskin would still be offensive too, huh?
In this era, no. I think it's more woke politics. I think it's more woke.
So you can't call people names. Hey, man, I got breaking news.
What happened?
But guess what? This breaking news ain't about sports.
Uh-oh. What?
Joe Biden is going to pardon Hunter Biden.
Ooh.
Man, that's big.
I mean, it's his son, right? What he supposed to do?
He wasn't going to do it.
He had no choice.
Yeah, he messed around and left that boy there when Trump got in office. Oh, it was going to end ugly.
He's going to try to execute him probably.
So that was big. Like, shoot. No, you're not getting my boy. Yeah.
That's huge. Yeah, but that's going to leave a little stain on his already stained legacy. Yeah, it is.
Man, I'd do everything I could.
What do you think about? Let's talk about that a little bit. What do you think about his presidency? Seriously, without considering Trump, what do you think?
I really think 10 years from now, we'll say he was actually pretty good with the things that he did. Yeah, it ended with a dud because he got old. But I don't think he's a horrible president that Trump said he is.
He's brought up Trump. I'm gonna say he's the reason Trump was elected. Because he pretty much should have been a one term. And he said he was one term. He should have agreed on one term, got out, and let Kamala run. It might have been a different result.
So you don't blame Trump in none of this? Because Trump is the reason he was elected.
That Biden was elected?
Yep.
He's one of the reasons.
He's the reason.
He's not the only reason. We just talked about some of the reasons earlier.
Because of killing them people with COVID.
That COVID, George Floyd, it had a lot to do with him getting elected. I'm sorry.
So what happened? Like you said, so what happened in 4 years?
It changed, man. I think people really.
Trump is still Trump.
Trump is still Trump.
And
but
slower here than he was.
But people don't care about that.
So what happened in 4 years?
I mean, I don't know. People got stupid. No, I was kidding. I don't know. I really don't know.
Because he got elected. Nobody ever felt like he was the greatest candidate. He got elected because he wasn't Trump. And he's still not Trump. And yet
different times.
Yeah, people are worse.
But there was no COVID. There was nothing there wasn't really any fear worldwide. It wasn't a worldwide. It was fear from certain groups of people like you and I, you in particular. There was fear. It was fear.
What you mean, me in particular?
It was a lot of fear. It was a lot of fear. A lot of fear. You said, I'm scared of this. I'm scared of how things, but everybody didn't feel like that. That was the problem. When George Floyd happened, everybody was outraged. Everybody was scared. Everybody was like, wow, this country is really racist. It was different.
But 4 years later,
yeah,
it's not racist anymore.
People don't care about it anymore. Like you said, they care about their eggs. It's true.
It's amazing.
It's people are more selfish and self-centered, and I don't think they care about diversity. It's me, and mine in my house.
And this comes from the church too.
Yeah, it changed.
It's a problem.
It's a problem. It's a huge problem.
If you good Christians feel like God is pleased with this type of decision making, probably wrong.
Well, they think Trump was the chosen one. He was chosen by God.
He was chosen by somebody. He was chosen by the people. He was chosen by the people, and God allowed you to get him because He's gonna give you what you want.
Yeah, but it's changed though. You got to admit it has changed in 4 years.
Yeah,
a lot has changed.
But you know what didn't change? Trump being Trump.
No, he didn't change.
And for 4 years, we heard him complain about a stolen election. He never went off into the sunset.
Mm.
And for 4 years, these people, the election was stolen. Yeah, we need to take America back. All these other people who won races, it was fine. Trump was the only one who was cheated. Yeah, we need to take America back. Y'all just...
Yeah, they rode with it. They rode with it, man. And he had the right charisma. Right or wrong, I think that's what people really like about the guy is he brings something different to the table.
Yeah, but different ain't always good.
I agree. but when it comes to getting people to believe you and believe in you, he's got that.
Because the very rich know he's going to take care of them.
There you go.
The very poor just want to be better than black folk or Hispanics.
And they believe he's going to take care of them.
Huh?
And he believes they're going to take care of them too.
And they just, but the first 4 years, he didn't take care of them. What has happened for you to think he's going to take it? If you say you're stimmy, man.
Oh, they're going to think COVID, though. They was like, oh, he wasn't able to do what he needed to do because of COVID. And I agree. This is his true test. This right here, this will be a test for him. He got a lot. He got a lot to fix.
Care. He got nothing to lose. This dude gonna do whatever he wants. He got nothing to lose.
Oh, he got everything to lose, man.
What?
His legacy?
That fool don't care.
Oh, he cares. His ego, he cares about how people remember him. He ain't like Mike and legacy.
As long as
he
you say he got a big crowd, because you know his inauguration is gonna be the biggest crowd ever.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, he's a
liar.
Liar and delusional for sure. But people are gonna hold him accountable.
I don't think they hold him accountable.
The people who didn't want him in,
the people who didn't want him in,
they're gonna hold him accountable. It's already happening.
People who wanted him in are not.
Oh, well, they're delusional. They're gonna.
That's why it's very key to be visible and vocal when this stuff happens. Be vocal about it. Let them people find out.
But where did we go wrong? What did we do when it came to Joe Biden? We were very critical of him.
Too
critical of him. We don't have the same loyalty to our candidates. We just don't. Democrats do not have the same loyalty.
And you know what? That really is a good thing, but politically it's not.
It's not anymore.
Yeah, but politically it's not, because Republicans, they can say what they want. They're going to stick by Trump. Man, he going to walk them through hell. And they're going to be riding right there, sweating.
Yeah, and that's hard for people to do. It should be hard for anybody to do as an American to stand by and watch your leader lead you through hell.
But they don't care.
That crazy to you? Doesn't that sound stupid? It sounds like a dictatorship. I mean,
it does. And for all of you who started out Republican because you their values, this is different. Your Republican Party is no more. You are in the party of Trump.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Let's talk about
it. You're a Republican.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about, and we're going to single some things out. We want to talk and address the Black Republican. When you think Black Republican, what are your thoughts? And I'll give you mine.
A message to the Oreo cookie.
It's not fair. You're already starting off bad. That's not fair. Not the first thing.
No.
Come on. Seriously.
Here's the thing, though. Before this, a Black Republican did not surprise me because Black people, regardless of what people think, as a whole, are more conservative in a whole lot of social issues.
Mm-hmm.
So a Black Republican didn't surprise me. Now with the MAGA Republican, which is now just a Republican because they're all followed, I feel like, you who are laying on the sword for this Republican Party, this guy, you're voting for the same guy that the KKK votes for, the same guy that the Proud Boys vote for. What about them do you think has your best interest at heart? And yet they feel the need to support this guy, and you don't see anything wrong with it because you're going to get eggs at a lower price. I don't understand you. Before I could understand a Black Republican, I can't anymore. So as I said, a message to the Oreo cookie.
See, I look at it the same. Like before, it was people with money. Those were the black people with money, Republicans. They thought they were in a different financial category, different tax bracket. Now, the Black Republicans' main objective is to point out every negative situation, every negative thing about Black people as a whole. We don't do this. We come from broken homes. We twerking on at the Grammys and at the election. It's always something to discredit Black people. That's what the Black Republican has become, and I don't even think that's what it should be. It should be a representation on the other side, which I've always said, like they should be representing us from a different side, but without trying to disrespect.
Without, it's like you see a lot of self-hate. Seems like
a lot of self-hate. I don't understand it. Where it's coming from, I really don't.
And the Black Republican does not unify Black people simply because they're always putting down Black people. And you can't. I don't care what you say. You can't constantly put me down and say it's a way to try to lift me up. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because even if I'm taking a communications course, I'm going to know that I can't constantly beat you down for you to listen.
Yeah. What's the real message you're trying to send? Is it
I'm better than you?
I'm better than you, or the Democratic Party is what they say, the plantation they call it. Black people don't think outside of being Democrats. I've heard that before, and some of that could be true. Be true.
But in this whole political landscape, so the Democratic Party's in the field, but you in the House, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
House, field, Still.
Yeah. So the Black Republican, what's your main concern? What's your objective? What are you trying to accomplish here for America and Black people as a whole? What are you trying to do? Or are you just believe everybody's the same? We're all equal. There was no slavery, there was no Jim Crow. You want to ignore the past.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
And if that's what you believe, you have been had. You've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, ran astray, gone amok. They got you.
Yeah. It's really it's unfortunate because I really think, and I said this to you, that there needs to be representation in each party. I just feel like there needs to be for anything to get done. But
there needs to be representation, but it seems like they go from representation to assimilation.
Yeah.
Why can't I still be a Black man in the Republican Party?
Colin Powell, great example.
There you go.
He was a true Republican, and he did not support Trump.
Yeah. So yeah, why can't I do that? But now you got Byron, who at one point I thought was a Black man who happened to be a Republican.
Yeah. And that was the play. But see, that was the play at the beginning. That's the way things were working. They were looking like that. Not Tim Scott, but
yeah, we knew Tom Scott was who he was.
He was gone. But there was a point where you had him and who else was it? It was another Black Republican. I was like, okay. It was even your boy. They went nuts. Mark Robinson was even at the beginning. This is the first lieutenant governor. He wasn't talking like that.
Yeah, we thought he was going to be governor, and then pew 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 pew, his mind went crazy.
Yeah, it's like how crazy. It's like they have to be over the top. They can't just be Republican. They have to really. I gotta talk about the Black community and what they don't do.
Yeah,
and make fun of them. I got to do this stuff to make myself feel better and to make the party, the Republican Party, better. I got to do this. So, but why? My question is, why do you have to do that to prove your point?
They do it for politics. It's not. I don't think they do it out of a love for our people, out of a love for the country. They do it for politics because I think this will work for me. And then, and some of them, they think they're slick. I'm Black. Black people can vote for me. Not when you open your mouth, bro.
Yeah.
We have grown past the voting for somebody because they look like us.
And they've helped that be the case. They've made that possible because we don't look at you the same.
That's it. Because if y'all might have shut up, we might have, Black folks still might have voted for you.
Yeah. Clarence Thomas helped us with that to usher that era in.
He surely did.
Yeah.
Thomas Clarence.
Yeah.
He showed.
Yeah, we don't respect that. But and you see your pundits like your Jason Whitlocks and your Candace Owens and your Tatum. You have all these. You have a whole group of people making money off of trying to disrespect Black people.
And here's the thing, and they do it for a reason. Who do you think is listening to them?
It's all white people. You can look, if you go to their comments, it's nothing but just racist rhetoric. You're right. You're the best. Love what you're saying. They're getting money off of this. And you talk about people capitalizing off of Black pain. What about capitalizing off of degrading Black people? What does that count? Does that count?
It should matter, but it doesn't, because they're saying what those people want to hear.
Yeah. So why is that so important for you to make sure that these people hear what they want to hear? Why is it that important to you?
Where's your integrity? Because I have a hard time believing that you believe all of this mess you say.
I do too. But maybe They're that far gone. Maybe they've been hurt by black people. That's what it feels like. All these people feel like they've been hurt by a black person.
But these particular people, if they've been hurt by black people, I hate to say it like this, can't you see why?
But were they always like this?
According to Whitlock, he wasn't.
I don't think they were. He used to listen to Farrakhan, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, and I really think he does it just for them. This is my way of getting in.
So how important is it? It must be very important.
Yeah, it's because it's the dollar. They're getting the dollar off of it.
And you get to be in the house. You get to be in the house and you're getting paid.
But you rest assured, buddy, when it's time for them to let you know who you are, you're going to know who you are.
Mm.
And it's going to be, you're not one of us. That's why Tom Scott and Byron can do all of that. But when I get my cabinet together,
You ain't get no job.
y'all ain't even good enough to do hood.
You got one.
Yeah, that's when you're always going to get, because he thinks that's the only thing black people can do is hood.
Yeah, I just don't get it, man. But if that's the hill you want to die on, if you want to, it's different between being a Republican and being MAGA. There's a difference.
No, it used to be different.
I still think there are people out there, the Republicans, that don't support Donald Trump. They're out there.
I bet you they voted for him.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't vote. They're out there, man. I'm willing to. I think they're out there, man. I gotta believe that there are some decent people out there that can be associated with a party.
I'm not going to say that they're all bad. I don't believe that. But I believe that they're more tolerant, and that this is their party now, because there's a whole segment of people that love Trump. The racist rhetoric, the misogyny, all of that stuff. And the Republican Party is not going to want to let go of those people, because those people will keep them in power. So when I say, yeah, this is the Republican Party, now it is, because they're going to keep reaching out to those people, and they'll say, do whatever they got to do to keep those people happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then people are dumb enough to, like I said, have a hole in their roof for 4 years under Trump, still had that hole in their roof, and say, I'm going to vote for him again. Against yourself.
It's true. But again, there could be a shift. We talk about this Walmart rolling back DEI. There was a shift. There will be another shift. There's always a shift in the country. And it could. Hopefully it's not another death, another black death, but it'll be something. It'll be something.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know that another black death does it. You have to have a black death in combination with a pandemic and everybody stuck in the house. It's the only reason George Floyd resonated the way he did, because people were stuck at home and they had to watch it all the time.
Mm-hmm. They didn't have a choice. That was the only thing on. People watching it. They were stuck. A lot of people weren't even working. I agree. I can't argue that.
So you got to have the perfect storm of stuff. And that's sad that you got to have all this stuff work together for people to say, hey, there's racism, and hey, that's not right. Because we're going into an era where there's a guy who said he wants police to be able to do whatever they want to do and not be held accountable.
But behind the scenes, when all that was going on, there was another group organizing, getting together, saying Blue Lives Matter and White Lives Matter. And that was going on too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't everything good.
Exactly. So for everything that you were trying to do positive, there was always somebody behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. And nobody realistically, or nobody, when people were saying defund the police, They did not mean get rid of the police. I like to think they did.
But that was the message that was put in. It wasn't clear what the message was.
It wasn't clear. And one thing that you got to stop doing is letting other people define what your message is.
There you go.
And the Democratic Party is good for letting them say what their message is. They should have been clear about, because defunding the police wasn't really about defund. It was about adjusting, letting them get more training. Yeah. Let's go on a different training era. Let's try to do different things. It ain't here. Don't give them no money and let them just suffer. Just like Kaepernick told you why he was doing what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Trump said he's disrespecting our flag, and that was the way they defined it.
Dog whistling.
There you go. And then you got people with shirts. I kneel for the cross and stand for the flag and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That made me cuss.
With every stand like that, you're gonna have opposition, and that was opposition. They had to stand against whatever was going on that didn't align. Let's make this about the flag.
Yeah, it wasn't flag ever really. I mean, the flag is a flag.
It had nothing to do with it.
But it had absolutely nothing to do with what he was doing, because it was the song that's honoring all of this stuff, and you got all this inequality going on. And this is my way to peacefully protest. And what'd you do?
You think there's money behind division?
Oh, absolutely.
And you think there's money behind all these things that went on like in 2020 and even now? You think there's somebody behind the scenes just taking notes, like, how can we capitalize off of this?
Absolutely.
I do too.
It's the American way.
Hey, man. Press. It's sad. It is sad. Because, like, how far can this go? This could go further and further where it could be a money grab for somebody, for people.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's always profiting off of it, and they're figuring out a way to profit off of it.
Wow.
They just man. So bad.
Yeah. But hey, did I tell you that they're bringing the Redskins back?
Did I tell you that the New York niggas was about to be a team, and the San Antonio Spear Chuckers? Sorry, Christy.
That's what San
The Colorado Kings will be playing too.
Sam, man, the Redskins, man. Redskins.
They have to quit that, man. They have to quit that. They have to quit that.
But again,
you still hear people today call them the Redskins because they call them Redskins for so long. But that don't make it right.
It's hard not to, though. You got to admit. It's hard not to.
I call them Washington.
To say Redskins, because that's what you grew up on. Right?
I call them Washington.
Washington. And you were saying the Washington football team too, huh?
I called them Washington then. I thought the football team was so funny.
Stupid.
You are so original. That's like having a dog named Dog.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. I just called them Washington. Even today, I don't really call them the Commanders. I just call them Washington.
Oh, Dan Snyder. Not Dan Snyder. What was his name? What's the Snyder?
Yeah.
This stuff? Not Dan.
Yeah, that was the owner.
Was it Dan Snyder?
Yeah.
Was it? I don't know. You know how we do. Was that his name?
That was the owner. I know Washington fans that hated him.
Yeah, I think he was a big. He wanted to keep the name. He was trying to fight for the name for a while till he couldn't anymore.
Yeah, man, let that name go.
Let it go. Let it go.
I mean, it's a racist name.
Like the Eskimos, apparently.
We didn't know, but when we knew, we was like, okay, need to leave it alone. Yeah.
We
like
did
the
better.
E word. Quit saying it, man.
Eskimo. Man, I'm sorry. No. That's gonna be one of them. I didn't know, man. I apologize to all
You didn't know, but now
Inuits.
you know.
Inuits? Is that what it says? The Inuits?
Yeah, I just ain't gonna call them. I'm gonna say them people from there. I don't know what to call them.
Alaskans. Right?
Bam, there you go.
But aren't they different?
I thought it was.
They're Native Americans in the area, so they're called Inuits. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling them Alaskans.
Formerly known as
I mean, we learned. We didn't know, but we know now. So now that we know, we do better. Know better, do better.
Yeah, I agree. So now we know that Walmart is getting rid of these DEI programs.
Do better.
Do better. Control your dollar. I'm not gonna say, hey, don't go to Walmart, but I'm not going.
I'm sure gonna try my best not to.
I'm not going.
I got one issue with Walmart. We'll discuss that.
Oh, you just got one issue?
No. I'm saying I got one issue that will make me have to go to Walmart.
Oh yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah, but other than that, man, mother made you, mother had you, mother, you know.
Yeah, I got you. And then you got don't forget Sam's.
I ain't gonna buy no more Jack Daniels or no Coors.
But you can say what you want about MAGA and all these people. When it came to Bud Light, when it came to Target, they put their money where their mouth was, and they made them lose money. They did.
They did.
I mean, Bud Light, they had to rebrand.
And what was so bad about what Bud Light did?
I mean, it wasn't, but at the time, people weren't feeling it. It wasn't a big deal. But
I mean, because it ain't like they mass produced all these transgender guy things. Man, it's just he hates who you hate. Be honest. It ain't about your eggs.
Yeah, they made it clear.
Yeah, he hates the same people you hate.
Ford. That's a big one.
That is a big one.
I didn't even think about Ford.
Which is amazing because they are, places like that are diverse anyway.
Mm-hmm. How
do the employees handle that who are more than likely union workers?
Right. How do employees handle at Walmart if people start to boycott? It's already started in some cities.
Yeah.
How would
we just fire the people and stick another machine in there for them to automate everything.
That's what they got now.
Man,
USA, right?
Yeah, you concerned about your pocket. Man.
You say USA while you're scanning your own groceries.
And every time I get, how was your trip today? Poor. Keep right on going.
Oh, they ask you?
You get to where you start.
Yeah. Oh, when you start, they ask you. Oh, okay.
No, when you do it, and then they have them stars at the bottom. Rate your trip or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You don't be paying that much attention, do you?
I really don't. I usually go to a person. I don't like scanning my own. I go to a person.
It ain't my job.
That's why I said that's why I like to go to a person. That's why I feel like I'm working there. I don't feel like I'm working there, getting price checked. But sometimes
you feel like you got to rush. If people behind you feel like you got to do it fast.
Yeah, but sometimes you can make it cheaper though if you go that way.
Yeah, until you get caught.
My price is always different. It's lower when I go.
I always get a discount when I go through here.
Oh, you should. You working there.
And get my stuff back so I can go get my employee discount.
Right.
I wonder if Walmart even gives an employee discount? Surely they do.
Oh, that's a good question. I would say no. I don't think so.
That's a big place. Now. Yeah.
That's a lot of people. I would say no. Employee discounts at Walmart. Let's see. Yeah. 10%.
10%. I mean, it's something.
Wait a minute. I didn't put in Walmart. That's most places. Walmart employees receive 10% discount on general merchandise. That's good.
I mean, they give them a discount.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna need that. Cause yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah, because the price is about to go up. Because we're gonna stop shopping there.
Price is about to go up.
And then Trump's gonna tariff them, so they're gonna go up more.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
It's
gonna be interesting.
Gonna cost more.
You got them eggs, man. They're going eggs.
Your eggs is gonna cost more. Gotta hate that.
Yeah. Gotta hate it. Gotta hate it. Oh man. Well, it was on a positive note, man. Got something. You got anything positive you want to leave us with? Hello? Freezing. Are you freezing?
I'm frozen. Hey,
you freeze up every time I ask you that.
Let me give you something positive. Coach Prime is 9-3 after going 4-8 last year.
Shout out to Coach Prime, man. That's hey.
Travis Hunter about to win the Heisman.
Beast.
So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go Coach Prime.
And Coach Prime, I like that shirt.
Yeah, let's go Coach Prime.
Yeah, Coach Prime. And hey, don't forget about the Bears. The Mountaineer Bears made it to the fourth round.
Made it to the fourth round.
Playoff. They will face what's the school next?
Corvian.
It's
a charter school. Yep. I would have thought that this charter school wouldn't be a challenge, but this charter school just beat Eastern Randolph. So it's gonna be a game. Mountaineer kids, they just got a winning mentality. They used to winning. Hey, Tyler got in the game last night.
I saw that.
Virginia Tech. So
yeah, shout out to Tyler, man, doing this thing at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, hey, some Mountaineer kids doing something. They're doing Tayshawn Martin.
Tayshawn killing it. Looking good.
Ooh, that boy. That boy.
Good, right?
Man. Yeah. There was a lot of plays where it's like, man, he's not gonna go down. They trying, but he's not gonna go down.
Yeah.
Hey, so this Mountaineer team it's not like last year's team, but it's still an undefeated team that knows how to win, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they're doing it. Shout out to them, man. Bring home another state.
Bring it home. Next year you're 3A, and we'll see. It's a whole different world. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Oh, man. Well, good pod, man. I'm glad, you had a good Thanksgiving. You ate your chitlins and your hog knuckles and pig nose and whatever.
I need some pig knuckles. I bet they're good.
Real quick, we didn't get to desserts last time. I do want your top 3. Give me 3 desserts that you gotta have or had.
Sweet potato pie.
Yeah, of course. Gotta be one.
Banana pudding. Those are the only 2 I need. You don't like banana pudding?
Pecan pie.
I don't like nuts. I like peanuts, but I don't like nuts.
Yeah, that's right. You don't do it. Sweet potato for sure. And try peanut butter pie for the first time. Well, for maybe second time. You had that peanut butter pie. Really good. The crust is chocolate. Peanut butter and the whipped peanut butter in the middle. Good
like
stuff.
A Reese's.
Tastes like a Reese's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You might try that. Hell yeah, that was pretty good. I ain't lie. But yeah, man. Good pod, man. Appreciate you as always. We got through this.
We made it. I ain't no madder at Trump supporters than I was when we started. So,
well, at least you didn't let MAGA down.
I'm gonna let MAGA down. Oh, I'm gonna let him down.
Yeah, you know, I got one more message.
Think we need to explain nothing. I don't like explaining myself to niggas. Whatever. It is what it is.
That's all I was saying.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna start using. I don't like explaining myself. I said what I said.
It is what it is.
Man, if you say I'm bitter, I'll explain myself. I don't like explaining myself.
Yeah, we went on too long with that last week.
No, it is.
Well, actually, it broke up. Something happened with the.
Yeah,
so,
that's what it.
But
just wanted to make it clear.
Yeah, I think we got the point across there. It was pretty clear. Yeah, but good pop, man. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Love you, man.
Love you too, man. That's been another episode of Culture No Cap. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. Peace.
Peace.